Good morning, my friends. Welcome back. We're going to do another mixed media layout using Amanda's kit that she gives every week. And I'm going to just do one layout. It's a ballerina ballet, it's called, I believe. So you get a couple of ballerinas and you get the ballet shoes with flowers, a large and a small, and then a bouquet of flowers, and then you get some ephemera bits, and then some words. And then you get a background sheet. I cut one sheet up. I printed it off twice because I wasn't sure what I was doing. But that is the background piece. So what I did is I cut it up, and I did lay everything out, but you know what happens, it never ends up the same. I have a couple pieces just of book page. I just thought I would add a bit of book page to break it up a little bit. So I'm just going to start gluing. I have a glue stick, I have water paints, I have these watercolor creams from Walmart. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use. I'm not going to add my matte medium to the page this time. I'm going to glue everything down and then I will add the matte medium. And then I'll add color and stuff. I'm just going to wing it. You know, I'm mixed media. I love doing it, but I have a lot to learn. I mean, but it's fun to play. And I'm okay with that. It's just, figure it's the only way I'm going to learn, right, is to do it. So that's what I'm going to do. So how are you? I hope you're all doing well. I hope your week has been going good. It's been a nice week here. It's a little chilly again, but I figure if it doesn't snow, it's a good day. We've had snow on May long weekend before, so hopefully that's not this case, but don't want that to happen. So many people, that's the first time they go camping. So it'll be... So I'm just going to add a little piece of book page. It's just to break up the color, add a little bit more texture in there, because it's just a little book page. All right, let me grab this little guy. I don't think I want it all the way up. And I'll make sure to have Amanda's YouTube linked in my description and her Facebook group. So hopefully you'll go check her out. So there's that. I have this other little piece here, but let me just take some of this off. I mean, if you do this and you don't like how you've collaged, then you can just take it out of the book, right? That's what these are for. You just pull it out, start again. I'm just going to add it. There we go, and I don't know that I'm going to add anything right there because I'm going to put her here. I just have this idea in my head of them dancing together, and she's the larger one, so I have her in front, and I'd like her, and she's going to be 3D'd onto the page. So I won't pop her on because she'll be the last that I put on. But, and I'd like this up here. Just like that. You know, I'm just going to do it. Otherwise, I'll start thinking about it too much again, and I'll never get it done. But the images are just beautiful. The colors are subtle and gorgeous. And I'm not going to pop it right to the top. Just want to see that little bit of space up there. And then she'll end up there. And I cut the flowers off the top of these because I want them just hanging there. And then I wasn't sure what color paint I should use, or if I should use a paint. Just use my inks. Oops. Forgot to glue there. But those are lovely. Yeah, and so I just need to test again. Just right there, probably. So hopefully you've checked her out, Amanda's Facebook group. There's lots of wonderful people. Everybody is so creative, and I love that everybody shares what they make, and it's just a really nice group. So there we go. Her hand is just on the slipper there. Very pretty. And you don't have to use everything. You know, you don't have to use every little bit because it's there. So, and then she'll go there. I'm just have it a bit off. Let's see. I want a piece of it. I don't want it all on here. So I'm just going to cut a piece off. Scrape it up a little. Why not? Let's see, here she goes. I want her here. So hopefully you can see. I don't want to be off screen. And then that's going to go right there. It just kind of gives me a visual too of where her feet will be. Can ink around the stuff. I didn't do that. I might do I'm learning how to shade, so I might end up doing that. And then the words, I know there's more words. I cut them up and there they are. So life, let's just see. Let's pop her here. Life. Sorry, can't pick them up. How about this? Life is a dance. Take more chances. What do you think? I wish you could tell me. Well, you know, I'm just going to add them, and then I will put some stuff onto, I'll put the matte medium on, and then I'm going to add some color. And then once I do that, then I will add our other ballerina. Oops. Of course, get full of glue. All right. All right, I'm going to dry this and I'll be right back. Okay, nice and quick. All right, so I'm going to add the matte medium, and then I'm probably going to have to pause the video again. I want to make sure that it's dry so that it doesn't make a mess on my page. Sorry, I just grabbed a little spongy. I'll see how it does on here. Hopefully good. And this just keeps it from, it keeps it protected anyway when I add the watercolor paint. Just go right to the edges. I don't know where the paint's gonna go, but I'd rather it all be protected than not. There we go. Looks good. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so it's all dry. And now I can get out my, I'm going to use the watercolor paints because I realized that I don't have a pink anything in the watercolor creams. So I'm just going to get that out of my way. So these are from the dollar store. And they are metallic by the look of it. Oh, I should have opened it up before I started, but of course I did not. So I have those colors. They're beautiful, and I'm not going to add a lot of color. So sorry, they have them taped up like Fort Knox. Put those aside. So here we go. Just trying to figure out what color would be best. Oh, sorry, just had to grab my spray. So I really like that light pink. So I'm just going to add some water. I have a dry brush. Right or wrong, I'm just going to do it. Oh, the water just soaked right into it. Huh, isn't that something? I'm just going to add it. And hopefully some of it will run down. I can spray it as well. Like, don't be afraid to play with your colors at all. So that's going to run down. If you have watercolor pencils, things that you use that too. But oh, I don't know. It looks okay, I think. I have some of this darker pink. These paints really soak up the water. Wow. Yep, this one's a little more noticeable. Just trying to add some color in places here. You can just paint it on. And that's maybe what I'm gonna have to do. Just paint it on. And that's okay. But it's just playing. Play with paint. It doesn't have to be everywhere, of course. Okay, let me do a little spray, see what happens. Let some of it run. There we go. So it's just adding some color. Okay. And I'm just going to dab it. And like I said, if you do this and you don't like it, take it out. I don't know. What do you think? I think I'm going to leave it, and then I'll revisit it. Add more color possibly. Whether it's a different color or a darker color. But yeah, it's not too bad, I don't think. You can let me know in the comments below what you think. And it's dry right there. I didn't add any color there. So we can pop our other ballerina there. And I'm... okay, I have my 3D tape here. Old pair of scissors, because this stuff is sticky. Train going by, and amazingly enough, it didn't blow the horn. That can go there. I just need to put where the feet are. Oh, just a small little piece. There we go. I don't want the feet to become compromised. On her head, maybe there, and I need a little one on her arm. I think it's too wide, so let's fix it. Oops, sorry about that. And just a little one here where her hand is. That's good. All right, get these things off. I'll add some glue. Heavy concentration getting backs off, I tell ya. Oh, that one's done. And then there's this little guy. There we go. All right, I'm just gonna add a bit of glue to them just to make sure she's gonna stay on. All right, let's situate her on here. Right there. Arm down. And so there we go. What do you think of that? Can add a label here. I don't think I will. I think it's just nice the way it is. So, what do you think? I think I'm going to leave it there. So, I think it looks okay. Questions, comments, please leave them below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've been following along and doing these layouts as well, or what it is you've been making. Okay? All right. Thanks so much for hanging out. God bless, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.